everybody, welcome to Tech at the Lowell Library with Craft and Chat with Miss Heidi. We're going to harken back to days of yore, because we can. If any of you remember what these are, we have a bunch of them, because we never throw anything away around here. These are the cards, envelopes that we used to put our library cards in, you know, when they were paper and they had that little metal strip. Yep, this was the protective envelope for it. So, this is going to be the backbone of our craft today. We're making gift card holders. Yeah, so you can personalize your own gift card holder. Now, it doesn't have to be for Christmas, you know, birthdays. Oh my gosh, all my friends are born in December, so I don't know how that happens. But anyway, so we collaged a little tissue paper on the front. You slip a gift card in here, and then we used buttons. Take that apart. To make a little closure on the back. Got buttons and a glue gun and then a little bit of twine, so you do that nice figure 8 closure right there. Woof. Cute. And then of course you can stamp it, or you can write on the back, or use stickers, whatever message you want to send. You know, if you got good handwriting, hey, good for you. All right, so that's what we're going to do today. Okay, we're going to start. Now here's the first step. You want to look for the, see that side where the folded over is? That's the side we're going to put the tissue paper on to hide that fold. And then you have that nice neat side for the buttons. Fold that over this way, and that'll be your envelope. So there's your field you're working with right there. So nice, have some fun. Now, you can use watered down glue. It's easy peasy, just, you know, I like a little Mod Podge in my life. I'm using the matte Mod Podge. It's hard to say, isn't it? Mod Podge. Yeah, I can say it once. Don't ask me to say it 3 times. And tissue paper. You know, I'm going to pick colors at random because that's how I roll around here. You know, if you want to be particular, and I know some people are, if it's a certain occasion, you know, a baby shower with or theme, or a wedding that has a theme color, and you're putting the gift card in there. You know, that's, you can do all kinds of things. So, little Mod Podge on the front. Now again, show you one more time. That's the part that's folded over. That's where the tissue paper is going to go. Just get a really light coat. Just enough so that when you place the tissue paper, it'll stick even if you sneeze on it. Which in these days, you know, with all this allergies and everything rolling around, that happens. Okay, put that away for a minute. And here's our top. I'm going to show you. I'll do it upside down. We just start placing. You know, it's like stained glass. There's no wrong way to do this. Let's give it a little smudge here. Might need a little more Mod Podge down there in the corner. I missed that corner. See how that goes? Okay, there you go. Oh, let's start with pink, because hey, it's pretty. Oh, a little blue. Again, there's no rhyme or reason. Do whatever, you know. Tear the pieces smaller if you don't like the way it's looking. I like the little Mod Podge to get them to stick together. You put it right on top. That's the joy of it in watered down glue. Like, oh yeah, it sticks it there too. Cover up this corner. See, oh, you're leaving some of the white showing. Well, I can take care of that too. Come down here. Oh, let's tear a little strip here. Get really wild. And again, like, you can pick whatever. If you got somewhere to be at a specific event this gift card is going to. You can overlap it. Just fold it over. Just a little bit there. Just keep on pressing. I think we need some more green. And maybe a little more red over here. just keep on sticking. All right, now you got your little stained glass. Look here, your mosaic. You know, you could make it into forms, do anything. I'm into the free form here today. Little stained glass, little collage action. And that Mod Podge will dry nice and flat. You can use glossy too. Glossy's kind of fun. And you have a little stained glass. And oh, there's the front. Now, for the back, we're going to take 2 buttons for each side because you need a little bit. You can see you need a little, that top button to sit up a little so you can get the twine underneath it. So you pick a smaller button for underneath and a larger button there. Now, your best bet, since you're going to be using a glue gun, is to use buttons that are flat, at least flat on one side. Just because they're going to stay on better. Flat on both sides is even better, but if you can't find any of those, at least flat on one side. Let's move our Mod Podge out of the way. And we've done the front, which again, I'll show you this blank one. There, so pretend that's done. Boom. And here is our smooth side. So fold that flap over. And here's our buttons. Don't have to match either. That's what I love about this. Is, you know, it's a collage. It's a Mod Podge. So you're going to take the smaller button here, and you're going to glue it on here. Glue the bigger button on top of that. Let's see what we got over here. Oh yeah, nice and warmed up. Ooh, too warmed up maybe. There you go. All right, so smaller button, place it just about right there. Just gives it a little, let's see where that is. Squirt. Now you don't want to put the glue all the way around this button again because this is going to be the button that the twine will wrap around, and if you have too much glue, you won't have any room to tie the twine. There's one. We're going to put the 2 bottom buttons on first. Oops. That's not the bottom button. Even I get confused sometimes. All right, there you go. Bottom button. Then we're going to put the top buttons on. Just glue them right on top of there. My glue gun skills are still messy, but you know, it cleans up nice. Here. And you can fill the whole surface of that button up because the top one's there for looks. Press her down. How fun. All right, so there's your closure. Then we're going to cut a little bit of twine, whatever you got laying around the house, I'm saying. Whatever string you like, you know, that baker string, if you're doing reds and whites. That's that nice red and white. Ooh, that looks really good as a tie. Cut about, let's see, about a foot. You just have, it's better to have it too long than too short. Then take your trusty glue gun. Put a little dab on the end of this string. And get your glue gun out of the way. This thing. I wish I were left-handed sometimes. Then you just tuck it, snug it up underneath this top button here. You can use your little scissors to poke it under there. You're just gluing it to this bottom button at the top. There's your string. And that one feels like it needs to be re-glued, so we're going to do that. Yeah, it does. If you prefer to use tacky glue, that works too. It's rubber cement. I mean, obviously these can't go through mail. The mail, they're just for handing to people. Or setting on, you know, the gift table. The stockings. All right. Now, you have glued that little twine up under. See right here? Underneath that top button on the top flap. Just make sure it's secure. Oh yeah. Then let's do a figure 8 around this. Show you here. Figure 8 around this. Back around here. And end it there. And give it a little snip. Make them work for the gift card. That's what I say. And there you go. So when they open it, they just take the little tail and say, woo, woo, da. So how simple is that? And again, now for this side, you say, well, that's awful plain. You can also collage this side if you want. Why not? If you don't want to do that, you can use stamps. You can use stickers. You know, like this, you know, you always have some occasion stickers, right? It's like, what if it's, you know, with a wedding or a surprise or just a little something. Whatever you got lying around. Again, you got nice handwritings. You do it. You can say thank you. Or, you know, happy wedding, happy birthday. Hope it's, you know, glad it's a girl, whatever. They're like, again, this one we stamped. The other one we wrote on. Stickers are a good way to do it. Let's stamp this one because we can. I like the stamp says to from, you know, minimalized. Take a minimum here. To from, and this one little one says, oh, a little surprise, a little something. So we'll use that one too because it's cute and it fits. Again, smaller stamps obviously are going to fit. Look, beauty. There you go. A little something to from, again, stickers. Do whatever you want. So here's your figure 8 again. That's how you tie it up. Bring it around. That bottom button, see how that gives it a nice place for that twine to go. Bring it back around there. And there, simple, quick, so easy to make. Gift card holder. And of course, you know, if you don't want to, we're going to put some tissue paper in your kits. We're going to have 5 available. But if you don't want to collage, we're gonna put these in there. But again, use your scrapbook papers, your origami papers, newspaper, old maps, cut it up. So anything. It's just fun. We're just delighted to be able to use these old library envelope card holders. And it's just a little taste of days of yore. So thank you for joining us with our card envelopes. Let's see how that one's dried out. Oh, it's dried out nice already. Still give it a little bit more before I put buttons on the back. There's the front. And there's the back. And we'll give you enough. Oh, you have to make 2, maybe even 3 in the kit. So let your imagination run wild. Thanks for joining us at Tech at Lowell.